everybody. Welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. It's been a bit, hasn't it? I won't go through the whole story, but long story short, a whole bunch of shit happened. I had to reinstall my operating system. You may notice things look a little different. This is a fresh install, probably have my previous settings restored by the next episode. Uh, Big apologies for the delay. Um, I didn't think it would take this long to get everything fixed, honestly. But we're back in action. And I hope to be releasing videos on a more consistent schedule starting from now. At least 2 videos a week. Seems like a good start. But for now, let's just focus on playing some Dark Souls. If you don't recall, we are just about to head into the new area behind that fog wall. But first, there's an item over here. And hold on. That's how you do the slam. And an ambush waiting for us for when we pick it up. From these tree guys, which, if you recall, can hide in the ground to look like bushes. That one's already dead. I'm silly. But I'm really glad to be back. Hopefully, I've set my OBS settings up the same way they were before. I didn't remember all of them. And I gotta say, although it's annoying sometimes, thank God for Steam Cloud saves. Otherwise, this save file would have been, gone. That would have been really inconvenient. Maybe in the future I should manually back these things up just in case. Alright, now here is the area proper. There's a lot to see here, a lot to do, a lot to get killed by. Our first stop is not actually going to be forward, it's going to be over here. If you look closely, you'll notice that this tree looks a little suspicious. That's because it's actually an enemy. And it was hiding this path back here. And a helpful message. Those do exist, believe it or not. Ah! And these guys. These weird frog things. Careful around those guys. I believe they give you poison. Although I don't remember entirely. And now, another false tree. Serious pillar. No. Oh, and a path, but we're gonna go this way first. For reasons you'll soon witness. Now this is an interesting thing. When we walk up here, they jump out of the water to attack us. This is the only place in the game, as far as I'm aware, where this animation is used. Or where these enemies are used, even. Just here. Not even in the rest of this zone, just this little side path. It's kind of interesting. There's something else here. Something on the ground. But we will look at him in a moment. Because there's an item back here. Just a soul. But worth getting. And you can see the water down there. Not as nice looking as before. I hope to have everything back to normal by tomorrow, when I plan to upload my next video. Now this guy. He is in fact alive. Stone Knight. These guys are dangerous. Not least because he does that. Now, if you get hit by that... Oh, I forgot I did not have my shield out. Whoa. Oh, no, I did get hit by it. Gotta take out my shield. There we go. You saw there, it keeps you from rolling. It effectively encumbers you if you're caught in that aura. I didn't realize it persisted around him. Ouch. And these guys are very resistant to slashing. Oh. Very resistant to slashing damage. Not very resistant to jumping off of cliffs. That was pretty silly. But yeah. Generally the best way to fight those guys is parrying, if you can do that, or just relentless offense. Now we have that other path that was right here. This will lead us somewhere interesting. Another knight. Ouch. Damn it. Forget being fancy, I'm just gonna kill him. Luckily our halberd is pretty decent against these guys. Our sword probably would not be as successful. And here we go. This is how we get that item that we saw before. And that guy's trying to run around. That's going to take him a while. The wolf ring, which is a very good ring. In fact, I'm going to put it on. One of the special rings granted to the four knights of Gwyn. The wolf ring belongs to Artorius the Abyss Walker, a character we're going to be hearing a lot more about as the game goes on. In item descriptions, mostly. Artorius had an unbendable will of steel, and was unmatched with a greatsword. This boosts our poise by about 40, if I remember right. Meaning, even with our crappy equipment, we have pretty good poise right about now. Oh, I almost forgot about you. So that is a pretty good get. And now... Oh, here it comes. And now we're probably about ready to go into the area proper. Just gonna have a sit at the bonfire. Or, actually, there isn't any point, is there? It's not kindled, so I won't get back any Estus flasks. So we're just gonna keep going. And as you can see, there are more of these guys on the ground. Plenty of items scattered around, and these flowers, which, it's not as noticeable now, but back in the day, playing this on a CRT, these flowers looked a lot like items in the distance. You can see an actual item in the distance over there, and a flower in the distance over there. You can see on now, like a blurry screen, it would be very easy to mistake them. So these flowers were a bastard, because they would lead you on a wild goose chase to find nothing of use. Damn it. Oop. Not a huge fan of how difficult it is to tell when in their getting up animation you can hit these guys. Well, that's okay. Well, I think there's two of them over here. Yep. Let's try out our Great Chaos Fireball. I don't think I've used it yet, have I? hit the tree instead. Come on. Huh. Okay, you can't hurt them at all when they're on the ground. That's unfortunate. I think these guys are probably resistant to fire. And oh! I forgot about these guys. Uh-oh. I've been bamboozled. Uh-oh. That should get both of them. Yeah, there we go. Get fucked. Yes! Use your fucking magic, fool. It will give me plenty of time to kill you. That is their weakness, although their ability to stop you from rolling is a pain in the ass. It leaves them very vulnerable to just whacking them a bunch of times. Now we gotta take care of this one. Let's heal before he gets up. Oh, and another ambush. Well, luckily, these enemies have very different movement speeds. And if there's anything anime has taught me, it's, that one episode of Kenshin where, he describes the tactic of running away from a group of attackers so that the faster ones will separate from the slower ones and you can cut them down one by one. That tactic works pretty well here, especially when they get stuck on trees. I could shoot it with my bow, but I don't think it would do very much damage. But fuck it. Let's find out. Yeah, that's good enough, and I have a shit ton of arrows, so I'm just gonna take advantage of his stupidity. Oops. You'll notice that the longbow does take longer to draw an arrow compared to the short bow. Fires a little slower, but that's okay. It's worth it for the extra damage and range. Ah, the Elite Knight set. Finally, decent piece of armor. This is the sort of the poster boy armor of this game. It's on the box art, certain versions of it. You've probably seen it before if you know anything about Dark Souls. It's kind of iconic. It's also very heavy. And we're fat rolling with that on. There is a way we can deal with that, but we don't have access to that right now. So we're just gonna have to take a bit of liberty with this armor set. Let's see. What about... Alright. Oh, shit. This is not the time. Alright, that'll work. Why does this keep happening to me? Alright, let's change back to my fucking... Quick. Go fast. It's gonna kill me. What? No, he's not. He's not coming? Oh, there he is. That's wave. Oh, that's not the wave. Oh, he's just gonna kill me. Very classy, sir. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you run around human in this game. But you don't really have a choice when you want to, kindle bonfires, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah. Now Now that I've exposed their ambush, they don't spawn underground anymore. They're just, waiting for me here. Luckily, this is a very good situation to use my fireball, where they're all bunched up and they'll all walk into it and die. Because these guys are very weak to fire, being plants. Alright. Let's see if I can't find some pants that I can wear with this armor. There we go. At least I'm wearing pants now. And our poise has gone up significantly. Oh, okay, I say pants. It's more like a loincloth, but we take what we can get. Right. Now, we are adjacent to one of the major PvP areas in this game. It's in a different part of the zone, which we don't have access to right now. Oops. Sometimes these guys swing over your head. Thank you, sir. Now, I think we can basically just go around those other guys. Although, we should go down here. I don't remember what's over this way. Oh, it's a ambush. I don't think I didn't hear you, dickhead. It's another fake tree. Oh, this one has snakes coming out of it. For some reason. Or I guess maybe the tree isn't fake. It's just covered in weird snake lizard things. Yeah, there we go. Hey. I don't want to get anywhere near that thing. I'm just going to kill it. Ah, the partisan. Another very good weapon. Hold on, let me show you. Spear with a blade attached to a broad point. Boasts long reach and can slice. The wide range of the spear makes it adaptable to many situations. Its strength lies in length, but in cramped quarters, this backfires and slices to ricochet off walls. Yeah. It's a pretty good dex weapon. It's a spear, so it stabs. But unlike other spears, it also has a slash, which is faster if you're two-handed. It's pretty good. I really like the partisan. One of my favorite weapons. We may upgrade it and use it at some point. Who knows? Now, our goal is those ruins over there. I hope there aren't any items I'm forgetting about. Whoops. Thank you, sir. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping to get here while still human without being invaded. Oops. Because there is an NPC we can summon to help us. Who would have appeared right over here. Need humanity. Yeah, like I was saying. We don't really need it. It's not a big deal. But, you know, it would have been nice. Oh well. You know, we got killed by an invader on the way here, so there's nothing we could do. Except win, I guess, but I'm not nearly MLG enough to do that, unfortunately. There's not anymore. Oh, and I'm not built for it either. Well, to be honest, even if I had a dedicated PvP build prepared and I was playing it, I'm probably too rusty to be very effective. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just going to fight this boss fight, and you'll see I have equipped the crest shield, and you'll see why. There is our foe, the boss of this Darkroot Garden, the Moonlight Butterfly. Now, this boss's gimmick is shoots out magic attacks from a distance. Which I can block with my Crest Shield, although it doesn't negate all of the damage. Anything I can't dodge. Namely that attack, which I'm terrible at dodging. You basically just want to go back and forth here, dodging what you can, blocking what you can't. And eventually, you'll get tired, basically. Is he about to do his big... No. That one's very easy to dodge. Yep. Eventually he'll get tired and you gotta run up and hit him. Not like that. Uh-oh. Because he's about to charge up his big blast. I thought I could get a cheap shot in there while he was going back to his attack position. This isn't too difficult as long as you don't let that happen. It's funny, I don't think I've seen that attack very often. The big explosion one he just did that hit me. I think I usually kill him faster than this. Oh, here's the tough one. Okay. I always fuck that one up. Because you have to sort of anticipate it coming from the side. And we gotta kill him before he does his big blast again. Come on. Yeah! Moonlight Butterfly, soul acquired. And some humanity. You'll notice, that wasn't too difficult. That boss is fairly easy, which is why I decided to do it now. But it can be really difficult if you don't have the Crest Shield and you're not good at dodge rolling. Because he can just shoot at you while you can't do anything. So it's sort of a skill check, right? To make sure you figure out how dodge rolling works, or at least you've explored enough to find the Crest Shield. Which is, and we go up here and we find what looks like a petrified Andre. Because it's literally his character model, but petrified. And on his corpse we find the Watchtower basement key. And the Divine Ember. And a Homeward Bone. Which is just a mercy from the developer. So we don't have to walk all the way back to the bonfire. Thanks, guys. Now, that Ember we got. Divine weapons are used for undead hunting. Used against undead and the pawns of necromancers. Yep, this is an Ember that ascends divine weapons. Which we're not using because this isn't a faith build. But it's handy to get anyway. And more importantly, we got something I've been waiting for, the Watchtower basement key. Opens the basement of the Watchtower in the Undead Burg. The basement of the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course. That is a heavily debated line of text in the lore community for this game. Oh man. So many video essays about that item description have been written. You have no idea. But more importantly, that lets us open a door that we came across a lot earlier in the game. But we're not able to open because we did not have the master key. Now, this is when you get that key normally. As you can see, it's a lot later. I think I shall level up. I was debating just spending it on item upgrades instead, but I would like to get at least a level. Get some more vitality. Now, we want to return to Andre. See if we can't procure a few upgrades. Oh, we also want to improve our endurance so we can carry more of this stuff, but that'll come in due time. Eventually, we'll be able to wear a full suit of armor. What we're about to get from that watchtower will help us with that, believe it or not. It's a very useful item and one that I basically never take off once I get it. It's very difficult to tell where the back of these guys are. The back looks pretty much the same as the front. I'm not even sure if you can backstab them. Glad we got rid of that Titanite demon. It's a big pain in the ass going through here when he's around.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Sure thing, Andre.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
We are going to, reinforce some weapon. Specifically, where is it? The halberd we've been using. Do we have any Titanite shards? Where is it? Where's the halberd? Am I blind? Am I stupid? Oh, I know what it is. It actually has to be ascended with our large Titanite shard, and I was gonna save that for the longbow. Damn it. Oh well, we'll do that as well. Longbow plus 6. There we go. Now what do we need to upgrade that from now on? Large Titanite shards, yeah. Well, I know a few places we can get those. They're on our way, so don't worry about it too much. We'll repair our equipment while we're here. I don't think any of it really needs a whole lot of repairs. Alright. Now, there is one thing we want to get. The Crest of Artorias. We can't afford it because we spent all our souls. But we are going to pick that up sooner or later. It's not important now, but it will be important later. Actually, can we reinforce our armor? Yeah, we can reinforce our gargoyle helm to +2. Very nice. Or actually, hold on. Before I do that, I want to make sure I can't upgrade my Black Knight shield with it. No, okay, not enough. We'll get plenty of Twinkling Titanite at a later time, so I'm not that worried about it. I mainly just want to upgrade the gargoyle helm for the beams, and because I'm still using it.
Don't get yourself killed.
Yes, neither of us want to see me go hollow, I know. Thank you, Andre. Now, we're gonna have to do some backtracking. So we can use that key. And then maybe, after that, go investigate this open door. Which is, in fact, the way to progress, but I want to make sure we're prepared. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next episode. Goodbye.